Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this video is in continuation with the previous video in which I showed you how to deploy Laravel application on AWS Lambda using Bref. Click the suggested link above to watch that video. In this video, I will show you how to set up AWS SQS with serverless Laravel application. Before you start, if you're new, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's start. First thing we need to do is pull in this package in your Laravel application using Composer. If you followed the previous video, then you should already be having serverless.yml file in your Laravel application directory. Open it. We will create a Lambda function which will act as a worker for our queue. This Lambda will be invoked by a new job event from SQS. Next, we need to create two queues in SQS. First one will act as a queue for processing jobs, and second will be used for failed jobs. You can set the number of days here for which failed jobs will be retained in your queue. Now, we need to create our worker.php file in application directory which will handle SQS event in AWS Lambda. Now we need to make a small change in config/queue.php file to add AWS session token. This may not be an issue in the latest version of Laravel. Next, we need to set two environment variables in .env file. Set queue connection to SQS and AWS default region to your region in which you want to set up your queue. Now before we deploy our code, we need to provide permission to AWS IAM user which we created in our previous video. So log in into your AWS account and go to IAM. Click on users. Select your user. Select the policy. Click on Edit Policy. Click on Add Additional Permission. Choose SQS in Service. I'm giving it full access to SQS, but you can selectively give it read and write access. Select all resources in Resources. Click on Review Policy. And if you get a pop-up like this, then click on Delete Version and save. And that's it. Type serverless deploy, and this will take care of setting up your queue and Lambda function. Let's try this URL in browser, and we get internal server error. That's fine. Run php artisan config cache to build all cache files, and then php artisan config clear to remove config cache file. I explained the reason for doing this in the previous video. That's it. Let's try again. And this time we get the welcome screen. Let's try to register a new user using one of our API. This will send an email verification link on email ID through queue, and so far it's working fine. One thing to note here is this dev prefix before every route. This is because of AWS API Gateway, which works in stages. If you want to remove this, then you will have to set up a custom domain for your application on AWS, or you will need to take this into account before using any route. That's it for this video. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to the channel.